The prayer which Habakkuk the prophet prayed when it was revealed to him concerning the extension of time which he gives to the wicked, that if they return to the law with a perfect heart, they shall be forgiven, and all their sins which they have committed before him shall be as sins of ignorance. Yahweh, I have heard the report of your strength, and I was afraid. O Yahweh, your works are great, for you grant an extension of time to the wicked to see if they will return to your law. But they have not returned, and they provoke before you in the midst of the years in which you have given them life. Therefore, you will display your might in the midst of the years, for you have promised to renew the world, to take vengeance on the wicked who have disregarded your memra, your law, your covenant, your commandments, your judgments, your statutes, and the service of Yahweh. But in the midst of your anger, you will remember in mercy the righteous who do your will. When he gave the law to his people, Yahweh revealed himself from the south, even the Holy One from Mount Paran with everlasting strength. The heavens were covered with the brightness of his glory, and the earth was full of those speaking his praise. And the splendor of his glory was revealed like the splendor of creation, and sparks issued from his glorious chariot. There he revealed his Shekinah, which was hidden from the sons of men in the high fastness. The angel of death was sent from before him, and went forth in a flame of fire from his memra. He revealed himself, and shook the earth, and brought the flood upon the people of the generation which disregarded his memra. And again, moreover, when they sinned before him with their sins, he then confounded the nations, and the mountains which were from of old were torn apart. The ancient hills sank low. Everlasting strength belongs to him. When the house of Israel served idols, I gave them into the land of Cushan the wicked. And when they returned to keep the law, I performed signs and mighty acts for them. I delivered them from the power of the Midianites by the hand of Gideon son of Joash. Was there anger from before you, O Yahweh, against kings and their hosts, which were numerous as the waters of a river? Indeed, your anger was against the kings, and in the sea you showed them your mighty retribution, when you revealed yourself upon your glorious chariot. Your Shekinah was strength and salvation to your peoples. You did indeed reveal yourself in your strength on account of your covenant which was with the tribes. Your memra endures forever. For them you cleft strong rocks, rivers, flooding the ground issued forth. When you revealed yourself upon Mount Sinai, they beheld your glory, the mountains quake, the rain clouds passed on, the deep lifted up its voice, the host on high were amazed, and you stood still. Moreover, when you performed signs for Joshua in the plain of Gibeon, the sun and moon stood still in their spheres. Your people were strengthened by your memra, by the strength of your victorious might, when you brought a curse upon the enemies of your people. When you revealed yourself to destroy the wicked of the earth, you slew nations in your anger. You revealed yourself to deliver your people, to deliver your anointed. You destroyed kings from before them, and princes from their palaces. You drove out the wicked. You destroyed their host. The feet of your people were upon the necks of their enemies. Your memra endures forever. You cleft the sea by Moses' rod, And the mighty men, the captains of Pharaoh's armies, who fabricated plots against your peoples, you pursued with whirlwinds. You drowned them in the Red Sea because they oppressed and enslaved your people and gave counsel in secret to destroy them. You revealed yourself upon the sea in your glorious chariots in the heap of great waters. Babylon said, I heard, and my kings trembled at the judgment which the Egyptians were judged. At the sound of these words, my lips trembled. Fear took hold of my wise men, and I trembled in the place where I dwelled, because he abandoned me to the day of trouble at the time of bringing up the exiles of his people from me. From me he shall destroy me. Okay, just so we have clarity there. At the time of bringing up the exiles of his people from me, he shall destroy me. For the kingdom of Babylon shall not endure, nor exercise suzerainty over Israel. Sovereignty, sorry. Its suzerainty is also sovereignty over Israel. The kings of Media shall be killed, and the warriors from Greece shall not prosper. The Romans shall be destroyed, and shall not collect tribute from Jerusalem. Therefore they shall give praise for the sign and deliverance which you have performed for your anointed one, and for the remnant of your people who are left, saying, the prophet said, and I will rejoice in the memra of Yahweh. I will exult in Yah, who brings out my deliverance. Yahweh Elohika, who supports me with strength, and makes my feet swift as hinds, and makes me stand upon my stronghold, to whom belong victories and mighty deeds. Before him I am playing in my songs of praise.